Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk, the series where I talk to interesting people within fusion and prog. Hi, my name is Johan Stensland, and today, drummer and composer Ola Strandberg is coming back to the channel. And this is actually part 2 of the interview we made a couple of weeks back. And in this episode, Ola is gonna give us the top 5 most influential drummers to him and his life and career. Let's do it. So Ola is going to give us the list. Ola is going to give us the list of 5 most influential drummers in his career, in his life. But before we do that, tell me one thing. What is your favorite odd time groove to play?
My favorite odd time groove. I remember when I started to play, progressive music or trying to play jazz fusion in the late 80s. It was a lot of songs in 7/8. That was truly fascinating to play, and when I learned to play it after a while, it felt natural. And then people came, okay, we're going. This song is 5/8. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not sure about 5/8 here, but to your question, I think maybe 9/8. I would say that's my
9/8.
favorite.
Why is that?
I don't know why. I think there's a lot of. I know Flower Kings has a song in 9/8 with a fantastic drum groove, and I mean Genesis probably a lot of songs going in 9 or shifting between 9 and the 10/8
Yes.
bars, and
Yeah.
I know the Genesis music, and so okay, I'd say 9/8.
Okay, cool.
My
Cool.
favorite.
I like it. All right, so are you ready to do your list?
I'm ready to do my list. Yeah.
Okay, so take it away.
Okay. So coming in at number 5 is Alan White.
Alan White, the
Alan White
Yes
from Yes.
drummer.
Yes, drummer. Yeah, I know. When I started listening to Yes music in the 80s, it was the 90125 album when I
Yeah.
really hooked to Yes. Very much later, I started to listen back to the to the Yes music, and first then I realized how good a drummer he is actually. Playing, the first 2 albums, we had Bill Bruford, and then Alan White came in and did, a Relayer album and everything. And I saw them live in Stockholm. I realized he's a fantastic musician and drummer as well. So I think he's 90125 and Big Generator, he played very rock prog, if you say.
Yeah.
Very basic and solid drumming. Wasn't much progressive drumming at all, but I like him. He's a really fantastic drummer, actually.
He is, and some people said he was the master of straightening everything out. Even if the background was very complex and advanced and odd time, he found a way to make a steady rock beat in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Would you say that's accurate?
I think it's true. Bill Bruford plays in a special way, and
Yes.
Much more complex things. Maybe playing a little bit lighter and maybe putting snare drums, accents everywhere. Alan White came in and played the Yes songs that Bill Bruford recorded. And it made a difference, I think.
Much heavier.
Yeah, much heavier. And he straightened out the songs in a good way, actually.
Absolutely. He was a master of that.
He was a master.
All right, cool.
Really cool drummer. Coming in at number 4, I choose Mike Mangini from Dream Theater.
The new guy.
The new guy, I mean, Mike Portnoy has done a lot of good things with Dream Theater.
And in prog, in
Prog,
general. And rock.
absolutely, yeah. I really, I love his drumming too. But Mike Mangini came in and did a fantastic job taking over the drum seat from Portnoy. And if you're talking about progressive metal, which I listen to from time to time, Dream Theater is my absolute favorite band, and Mike Mangini is my favorite drummer. He's very precise and very accurate playing, a lot of details and a lot of, very you can feel he's really thought about how to play things, and he's very melodic in playing towards bass and guitars.
Yeah.
Also I think he's a very emotional drummer too. It's not that just playing fast or anything. He has,
No, it's not robotic.
not robotic at all. I think I know a lot of people think, well, Mangini, he's no fun guy, but I think he's fantastic.
Yeah. So what
Fantastic.
about his kit? Isn't that a bit unusual?
Well, nowadays he has a small kit, but he had, like 4 bass drums and a lot of octabands and a
Yeah.
lot of cymbals and
Like
big-
really up high, right?
Yeah, 4 of them just up high here. So I think he needed that to play the music,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a big drum kit?
Yeah,
Everyone
you
should
should.
have.
I mean, you should have like an entire drum shop on stage. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it's about.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
While you're at it, just do it.
All right, cool.
Okay, moving on to number 3.
Yep.
It's okay. This is a little bit about different musical periods or times in my life. Dave Weckl is coming in here.
He is sick, man.
He's a sick man, and when he came out and started to play with the Chicoria Electric Band in, I don't know, early 80s, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I think
Maybe a
those
bit,
2 classic albums he did was
Yeah.
that.
I mean, he really brought something new to jazz fusion music, I think.
And what was that?
I'm not sure, but I think he has, he's a rock drummer, I think, who developed a style to, okay, I want to play jazz fusion here. I mean, he started out playing, his first big gig was with Simon and Garfunkel, I think. He did.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
And then I think he met Chicoria, and Chicoria just heard something here.
Yeah.
He wanted to explore, and I don't know what he brought something new. Just I'm not exactly. He has a very melodic playing style,
Yeah.
Very. He puts. He's not. A lot of people think he's overplaying,
Okay.
but I don't think so. I like it.
But he pays a lot of attention to detail.
A lot of attention. Oh yes. Oh yes.
So
And then
I
when-
remember. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, when Chicoria started his acoustic band, maybe in
Yeah.
86, 87, I'm not sure. I saw them in Stockholm. It was only piano, John Patitucci on bass, and Dave Weckl on drums. He really had the space to do something, and he did.
Yeah.
He didn't,
Yeah.
he didn't hold back anything. So
Yeah.
I love that too. So well, he was a fantastic influence to me. Then I think I learned something. That era, and I met other people who listened to him or listening to other kinds of drummers, and I was a late 80s, I think.
Yeah.
I started to think, well, we have to play jazz fusion. Me and my brother started a jazz fusion band and played and tried to play, Mike Stern songs and
Yeah.
because it was fun. We had a
Yeah.
passion about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, great drummer. And I have to say to just mention Vinny Colaiuta.
Who's that?
Who's Vinny?
Who's Vinny? Yeah, we have. If we're talking drummers, we have to mention Vinny, right?
Yeah.
Any list will not be complete without Vinny.
Oh,
he's just,
it won't be
he's
complete.
just fantastic, right?
He's fantastic, and I mean, lately he's been playing with Sting and everything.
Yeah,
Playing fantastic drums, but he's a fantastic jazz fusion drummer too. So
he is. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
discovered him at the same time, so that's why.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Really cool. Okay, we're at number 2, yeah?
Yep.
When I was about, I have to be 10, 11 years when I heard 2112 by Rush. Neil Peart appeared for me, and I just, what the hell is happening? What? This guy is totally from outer space, you know. I think he also came with something new. I mean, he's a completely new style when he came out. So,
And what was it that he brought to the rock scene? Because Rush was rock.
it was rock, but you know, it was progressive
Yeah.
rock.
Yeah.
Really first, and maybe I don't think I knew progressive rock at that time. You just knew that you just heard what he was doing, and they were playing odd times, and you didn't understand it, but you realized that this is something really special, you know.
Yeah.
And he brought something. I mean, he had a big drum kit. He did this all fast fills, you know, played a lot of very musical playing, you know.
Extremely musical. And what I think about Neil Peart is precision. He was extremely precise and thought out, but it didn't sound contrived. It sounded natural when he did it, but the precision was astonishing.
Yeah. Well, I think you can hear that he really vad fan heter det då? He really thought about his how to approach a certain song. You can hear that, okay, he's the second time of the verse, he's adding one bass drum note or a cymbal note just before that, and you know, very thoughtful kind of drumming and how to write music.
Yeah, he wrote amazing drum parts.
Yeah.
Really?
Amazing guy, and fantastic influence for me. I was only, you know, 10, 11 years when I heard him. So
Yeah.
really cool.
Yep. Okay, go on.
Okay, now coming in at number 1. Just like we talked about, there's a lot of drummers out there, and you can have a list of, you know, 50, 70 people without problem. But okay, number 1 is for me Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
I think he's a very, very musical drummer. Okay, he sings
Extremely so.
Maybe he's a bit of my favorite as well, because he sings a lot, and he. But when I first heard Genesis, that was also, you know, can't remember which album it was, but I didn't realize that he was such a good player until I started listening back to the Genesis catalog and just listening to what he's amazing, fantastic.
Yeah. What a multi-talented person.
Very multi-talented. I love his playing, you know, at the seconds out when he and Bill Bruford are playing together and all this double drum stuff. And his technique. I mean, he's not as precise as maybe Neil Peart or something, but he has something very special that I like.
Absolutely, I just love it.
From you know, odd times, and I think he's great. One of my absolute favorite drummers.
Yeah, one of my absolute favorite drummers as well. I think he is, just as you pointed out, he's his playing is very musical, and he has this special way. He's kind of aggressive when he plays.
Yeah.
He knows how to do things that other drummers, they kind of, what is he doing now? Well, he has this aggression when he plays the drums that he doesn't have when he sings, for example.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. I mean, he can do a drum fill where you don't suppose there's a drum fill coming. He's doing a drum
Yep.
fill there, or maybe in a verse he will do a special kind of snare pattern or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, I just love his musicality and his drumming as well. Simon Phillips.
oh, Simon Phillips, I love Simon Phillips. He should be on the list.
Yeah, we could make
You're
10
doing it.
lists, right? Because there are so many great drummers.
Yeah,
But you like Simon Phillips, obviously.
yeah, of course, I love him.
Yeah.
I think he's a
Me too.
fantastic drummer as well. I mean, his work with Jeff Beck and Toto and his own,
Yeah, Protocol.
protocol. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
And he's an amazing musician overall. He's not just a drummer. He knows it all.
He knows it all. I mean, his writing stuff.
He writes beautiful music.
He wrote for when he was playing with Jeff Beck in the mid '70s. He wrote stuff even then, and now he's a fantastic studio guy. He has his own studio and mixes.
He knows like everything. The guy is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Ola Strandberg's top 5 most influential drummers. And as usual, if you like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button and ring that notification bell. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching.